Hi there, my name's Chloe, and if you're watching this right now, I think this requires a little bit of background. So as of recently, I've come into possession of a few boxes from my parents' place that I had to leave behind when I moved up to where I live now in 2017. I have not had these packages in quite some time, and to say I am excited to be able to finally open these back up again is incredible. And it's mainly due to the fact that I have not had these packages in close to, or at least the contents of them in close to 6 years now, I believe. So to be like, what did I leave behind again, is kind of just an amazing feeling. There are about 10 of those boxes, and there's a lot of them to go through, and there's a lot of stuff in there that I'm just like, afraid to open up, but some of them I'm also really excited because I know what some of them are in there for, and I'm just like, okay, what weeb stuff did I leave behind? So let's get to it. Just fair warning, I have already pre-opened up a couple of these boxes just for intake purposes, and also just to make sure that no identifying information is shown on like any of the packages while we're getting this all done. So if you're suddenly just like disappointed I'm not like opening them up on camera, I'm sorry, but let's get to it with box number 1. Oh, okay. I'm really happy about this first box, actually. Background for this one, this is basically a bunch of DVDs I thought that I had left behind or had lost completely over the last few years, and some of these are some series that I have not been able to get on DVD again, like more Penguin Drum, for instance. So I'm really happy that, like, because I thought I lost the first part of it like a long time ago. But then you also have stuff like series that I love as well, like K-On! And oh god, oh yeah, you got the first 2 seasons of Adventure Time here. That's good stuff. Oh god, yeah, Italia. Yeah, that's there too, I guess. This one, I'm really happy I still have Angel Beats. I'm really glad I still have this. Let's see. Oh my god. Yep, I am glad I still have this one, because fun story about this one, I actually got this at Armageddon 2012, I believe, and the way that I got it was that the guy at the Siren Visual store at the time was just like, hey, I haven't had a coffee. If you're able to get that for me, I'm willing to down the price by $10. And he gave me money in order to get it. And next thing I knew, boom, I got Durara for like $10 less than retail value. So really glad I managed to managed to get saved, because you can't get this on DVD here anymore, and I'm glad. Let's see, what else is here? Oh, definitely glad I still have this. Really glad. I got this like $5 at a Kmart one time. And Bakano as well. Absolutely love this. Glad I still have this in my collection still. And let's see. And the odd one of the collection, all 4 volumes of Legend of Korra, except volume 1, which is in except season 1, which is in DVD. The rest are on Blu-ray for some reason. I don't know. This one is a little bit interesting. Five-Brain Puzzle of God. I actually spent like not a lot on this one, but I'm really glad that I still have this, because like, this is an underrated series, and I'm glad I still have it, because it's actually unironically very good. Forgot I had this, honestly. If you know, you know. That's all from box 1, by the way. A lot of DVDs and Blu-rays and what have you. And if I thought I needed to make shelf space for my collection already, oh boy, I think it's gonna have to move everything down a shelf at this point, given how extensive it's become. And it happened. This is now what the first shelf looks like. Completely unable to put any more DVDs or Blu-rays up here, and don't even question me about this little crevice here, because I tried. Believe me, I tried. Not even a Blu-ray will fit in here correctly. It'll go in here lopsided, but it won't go in properly. This is an impossible one purely because of this one. Still hate the fact that this is purely in there, but hey, can't really complain. It's down, and it's continuing down onto this shelf now. Got the regular DVDs down here now, and the animated DVDs are all down here. And to think, that was only box number 1. Now we come to boxes 2 and 3, which are pretty hefty ones, which I can only assume means that, yep, these are my mangas. And judging by these two already getting out of there, I can assume, yep, this is my near complete and up to date, because I stopped collecting these around about 2016, I think it was, and, well, if I recall correctly, I only got up to volume 11, I believe volume 10 or 11 at that period of time, of Yotsuba. And my god, these have seen better days. But yeah, volumes 1 through 10 of Yotsuba. And yeah, I think I'm gonna have to update this part of the collection soon, because I know volumes 11 and through to 14, I believe it's now. Future Chloe, if it's more than volume 14, do let us know down below there, but oh, this one requires a bit of an explanation. I picked this series up at an Anime Expo auction back in 2012. I didn't know what it was, but I think this was on my journey of being normalized about shoujo a bit more, like stereotypical shoujo, like what you would get in like Shoujo Beat and everything. And I think I might need to talk about this at some point, because my god, is it a hidden gem of some kind. Maybe I won't, maybe I will, who can say really. But yeah, Happy Hustle High, all 5 volumes of it. Oh god, I forgot I was collecting these. The Shinji Ikari Raising Project. God, how many volumes of this did I end up getting over time? Looks like I stopped at volume 10 is where I stopped with this. No, it's volume 11 that I stopped this at. So yeah, I have 11 volumes of the Shinji Ikari Raising Project in here. So that's fine, that's cool. That'll be interesting to talk about, because the Shinji Ikari Raising Project is pretty interesting. And no, I tell a lie, I do have volume 11 of Yotsuba. Thought I had stopped on there for some reason. Oh, I know what this box contains. Oh, yep, I remember getting these. These are kind of my holy grail in a sense, because these are the big omnibuses of Cardcaptor Sakura that were released by Dark Horse Manga back in the day. And these are bulky! Like, these are heavy. These are so heavy that I am getting some minor back issues from lifting them up, so I am just gonna place them down here. But certainly are worth the wait, and oh my. I almost forgot I was collecting these as well. Well, starting to collect these. Netta, if you watch this for any reason, I'm sorry. I should probably get around to getting more of the of these done, because I've heard a lot of good things about the Yumi Necker manga, and as somebody who loves Yumi Necker and might have to talk about it at some point, these bulky bastards, I mean, just look at how big this is. The Higurashi manga was never this thick. So yeah, I might have to talk about that at some point, and if I'm not mistaken, yep, there's volume 1 of, or part 1 of the Legend of the Golden Witch manga. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk about this at some point, I think. Well, Yumi Necker in general, but also maybe that one. Also a little bit of shoujo right here with Vaishiro as a baby. I kind of forgot I was collecting this. I think I only got like volumes 1 and 3. Do you know how rare it is to find this manga? It is extremely rare, and I'm surprised that it like managed to still be in good condition. So that is good. And also, in case you were wondering, I believe Bakuman is in here somewhere, and I collected a lot of that. I think I nearly got to the full run of Bakuman, honestly, so like, who knows? I might end up completing this at some point. But that is this small box. Oh, I also have Successor of Hope, the Tales of Symphonia, the little light novel thing that is meant to be bridging the two Symphonia games together. I got this when I got Symphonia Chronicles Remaster back in the day. Neat. Oh, but I've come to quite possibly one of my favorites from my collection, one that I knew I 100% could not, under any circumstances, make sure I didn't get. Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei. This one I definitely do need to have a bit of a discussion about at some point, because, oh my god, I'm so mad that, like, this never got completed in the West. Pretty much all of the physical manga that I have of Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei is all that ever got released in the West. So I have 14 volumes of this and nothing more, and that kind of sucks a little bit. Okay, so I've gotten 2 more boxes out, and from the weight of these ones, once again, I can only assume that these are also manga or books of some kind. So let's have a look here, and just in case you all get the idea that I didn't ever like normie stuff, let this be an example as to never let me ever say that I was never a normie, because fuck me, do I love some Code Geass. This is going on the art book shelf. Oh, speaking of art books real quick, we also got the art of Tales of Exilia X. Tales of Exilia 2, I should say. And this is also going on the art book shelf real quick. Oh, we got a loose one right here. And Dot Hack Enemy. This may come in handy for a future video I'm planning on doing on Dot Hack, but we'll cross that bridge when we get around to it, I guess. Okay, y'all know how I was talking about, like, how I just showed off Bakuman, right? Well, here's the remaining stuff of Bakuman that I was talking about not that long ago, so, I think I only have volumes 14 up in here, up to volume 14 in here, but, let's, count it up real quick. Oh, wait, no. That's right. I was collecting Black Butler as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. I totally forgot I was collecting Black Butler when I was younger as well. Oh my god, these are so dusty. Oh, okay. Yeah, now it's coming back to me. Okay. I'm glad I got this on camera, because I totally forgot that I had Black Butler in here somewhere. Oh my god, okay. How many fucking volumes did I have of this fucking series? Well, this one says I had 17. This is 16. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Bakuman. More Bakumans here, actually. God, they really made... Oh wait, no, I think I got up to volume 16, if this is to be believed. Although I could be proven wrong. Oh no. I got up to volume 17, and this one is creased as flip. Okay, so can confirm I got up to volume 17 of Bakuman. I have no idea how much that is in terms of, like, everything else, but,
You were close.
Yeah. I at least know I got to volume 17 of Bakuman, and, well, I mean, there's, like, 2 volumes of Black Butler here. I can only assume it's gonna be there somewhere. But we'll find that one. We will find that eventually. Oh my god, there's cursed stuff here. There is cursed stuff here. Alright. Okay, alright. I might have to explain some of this. Yeah, I collected Negama. Y'all can judge me. I have no real explanation as to why I have so much of this, God, did I collect all of these omnibuses? Okay, so the camera cut out because I ran out of memory on it, so I had to quickly just undo it. But yeah, I don't have the full thing of Negama here, unfortunately. I know I had Volume 1, and I think I had Volume 9 at some point. I'm gonna have to make a call about that, unless it's in one of the other boxes we're looking into, because my brain is just in full-on this is not okay completionist levels, but yeah, I unfortunately collected Negama for a while. Another thing I was gonna mention that I pulled out of the box as well is that I have up to volume 16 of Rama 1/2 in the 2-in-1 volumes, so I'm at least making up for the dumpster fire over there. But, this I have no real explanation for. Well, I do. There's a bit of a story behind this, but let me explain. Interesting little thing about, why I only need to go Marshmallow, or Strawberry Marshmallow, or as it's known here. Funny little story about this. I actually picked this up as part of another anime convention auction not that long later in 2013, I believe. And this one has a bit of an interesting story behind it because I had a friend who I went to go to the anime conventions with pretty constantly, and I mentioned having pulled this out, and they immediately blurted out to my dad in the car, because my dad was driving us back from the convention at the time, that I had purchased Lolly. And y'all don't want to know what that is. I'm not gonna say for you to look that up. All I'm gonna say is, I had to then explain that this was not that, and that this was just a slice of life manga. Like in the vein of like Nishijo or Azumanga Daioh. But that friend, tomorrow, I'm not sure if you're ever gonna watch this, but if you do end up ever watching this tomorrow, I just want to say, fuck you, you made me had to explain why that was not in any way close to what that is. And love you forever, you're an eternal best friend, but like, fuck you for that, seriously. Oh yeah, there's also some Phoenix Wright manga in here as well, but that is pretty much it for this box. So, alright, we're 4 boxes down at this point, and I hope that's maybe not all of the manga, but yeah, gonna have to look through the other boxes at some point. I think this might be a tomorrow thing, because I'm looking at all this right now and I'm just like, oh my god, I have too much stuff. I have too much stuff. Whew. Okay. Where were we again? These boxes. Fair warning, I think I know what's in these, and yep, we're entering that stage of my life, I guess. Titan plushie, I guess. I guess this was the thing around about the time. I think it was into Attack on Titan. Smaller little Pinkie Pie plushie. I think this might actually replace the Build-A-Bear one I currently have for the set currently, just because like I feel like having the Build-A-Bear plushie in there is just a bit too distracting amongst everything else, but what do we have in here aside from those ones? Tales of Exilia Collector's Edition little figure. God, this box is faded. This box has seen better days. I mean, look at how faded this is. But yeah, it's seen better days for sure. Oh no. If this is not for the contents of the box, it's more for the box itself. Look at how squished that is. I mean, gonna show this for the box just to show it. That is how squished it is. It is deeply seated in there. I don't know what was on top of this, but gosh, that is definitely seen some times on this. It's not great. Hopefully everything in the contents of the box is fine, but yeah, I used to collect Figmas, and this is probably one of the oldest Figmas I owned, of Figma number 5 of Nanoha from Strikers. So, yodeling there. Oh god, the top of that box has seen better days as well. Ranma, as you can tell with the manga box, I've definitely been a fan of Ranma, and of course, had to get a little figment of the boy. I might pick up the femme version as well so that we have a dual setup for like the setup downstairs, but yeah, I at least have the boy at least, so that's good. There's one more plushie in here, and it's of Ditto, I think. We'll find a spot for you somewhere. This box has definitely seen better days as well. Well, a lot of these boxes have actually seen better days, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Fate Testarossa, I think it's the minimalistic version, because it doesn't have, like, it's not as big of a box as Nanaha was, which is, I think I might have to fix at some point, because, like, as we're about to get into, I have the larger version of the God, Hayate Yagami. There we go, Hayate. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to keep better condition in these boxes because these ones are falling apart. At least they feel very squished. But yeah, I have the Madoka girls. Yeah, Homura, I don't think I managed to get her out of the box by the time I was living where I was living at the time, but this box definitely feels like it's got some age on it. And as well as that, also have, yep, the girl herself. Hopefully, like, all of her accessories are in here somewhere. Hopefully they're not lost in transit somewhere, but this is at least looking good. Mami Tomoe. I believe I have to get Sayaka and Kyoko, which is going to be pretty easy because I can get them on Mandarake. But yeah, that is one box out of the four we have here, and oh boy, we got more of these to go through. Alright, so fair disclaimer, I used to be big into Super Sentai. I don't think I've mentioned this lately, but really big into Super Sentai, and this is actually a bootleg, because it's shaped like the original Gokai Phone of the Morpher from the show, but it has the Legends one. It has the little sound card for the Legends one inside of it, and I'm just totally annoyed by this. It's nice, but it's not great. Sakura Kinomoto and Nendoroid. This will be easy one to find because the small ones I believe are going to be the easiest ones to display everywhere, so that'll be nice. We'll find you a home somewhere. Around here we have, yep, Yu Narukami. We have Yu Narukami right here from Persona 4, and yeah, this one will actually go very perfectly. The very next one I'm about to pull out with Diatsu Izanagi, which is, fits pretty good, especially with his, like, stand. Like, can't really, like, display it that well, but he has a stand in the back, which is actually really good and everything, and I can't wait to display those two together again, because they look great together. And, like, we don't, like, get a lot of figures of the actual, like, posable variety of the actual personas of the main characters anymore, which sucks, because I would love a, Arsene Figma or something of like that by D-Arts. I don't know if that's been made yet, but if that is, I think I should invest in something like that soon. Speaking of collecting things up, Fate Figmas. This is Marin Tosaka, and yeah, based upon her Unlimited Blade Works version, which is a 2.0 from her original Figma back in the day. And this will also go very nicely with this boy. God help me, I was really lucky to get this boy, because, yeah, this is the good stuff. I remember getting this one. I remember being hyped for this one. I cannot wait to pose you. And all the more recent boxes are, like, not falling apart as much, which is good, because, those ones were definitely good, and, oh god. I remember paying way too much for this. This is, like, $60 for like a tiny little figurine of like Mega Man.exe, And nowadays we have like, there's an actual model kit version that's as big as a Figma, or at least bigger than that. I might invest in that, to be honest, because like, no. And that is another box down. We are now 2 boxes down, and ooh, what's in here? And oh no, we've lost one. We've lost a Yui. We've lost Yui. I hope she's around here somewhere. Otherwise, I am gonna be very, very sad. But we also have Tales of Symphonia little figurines, which are nice, I guess. We'll find a way to pose those somewhere. A bunch of tiny little vinyl figures in a pop vinyl box for Pinky. What else do we have in here? Moving on with the K-On! Figmas, we also have Samugi, because I remember I had like most, if not all, of the K-On! Figmas. Because, spoiler alert, I like K-On! In fact, it's on my DVD shelf. I think I showed it off in like when I pulled it out from the box of DVDs. I have it on Blu-ray. So, yeah, I love this. I'm gonna be very distraught if Yui is lost somewhere. Oh yeah, by the way, there's like a whole bunch full of like tiny little mini Figmas, mostly of Type Moon characters in here. I'll find a place for these somewhere, but yeah, this box is kind of interesting because of the assorted amounts of figures in here. So that'll be nice. But this big box, oh boy, there's a lot of figures in here, and starting at the top, told you there was more Fate in here, because Casual Saber, which will pair well with my Saber 2.0 actually, because I own Saber 2.0 because I got her like in before the dark time. You noticed I might have had Excel World on there, and yeah, I own the Figma of Kuriyuki Hime from Excel World. Not sure what I'm gonna do about this because I'm not super into Excel World anymore, but we'll see where we go from there. God, I have so many big Figma boxes. Gotta go with Sakura. This has got to go with Sakura somehow. Gotta find a way to pose the two together. Definitely. And once again, more of the tiny little figures. I will put this in the tiny figure box collection. Oh, I forgot I had this one. This is actually reminded me I need to play more Animal Crossing. Cause I think I might place this one on my desk somewhere just to remind me to play it more. Cause yeah. Gotta love Isabelle, am I right? Oh no. Yeah, I was into Vocaloids for a while. I'm sorry. Kaito, I don't know if I'm gonna keep you, buddy. This one, on the other hand, I kinda had a feeling I had him somewhere, and ooh. Immediately followed up by, as a dual pack, cause wait, 98, and then like 100 figures later you send out the one for the two to go together? My god, come on here. Yep, knew I had more, and of course this one would be the one that gets squished. Not exactly all too surprised, but also I'm not all that sad about it either. Asunyan. Yeah. I think it's Mio that I'm missing out on, because like we've got most of the group already in here, and I see Ritsu down there, so I definitely know where you are. But speaking of more Fate, Shiro, and Jesus Christ, his box is faded a lot. But I can't remember if there's like a new Shiro one out. If there is, I might need to have to grab him, but like, oh god, your box has really seen better days. Why are there like random Figma stands in this box? Did these not get packed away properly? What? Yep, I was big into Idolmaster for a while. In fact, I still kinda am, to be honest, which is nice. God, the Figma box is just overflowing at this point. We're nearly there though. Kind of a shame for this one. Strike Witches, woo. This is what I'm definitely gonna be selling off. I'm gonna have to make sure that like everything is fine. But oh god. Oh my god, I totally forgot I was into Strike Witches. God. And yeah, no figure collection with like the Attack on Titan stuff would be complete without one of these. Not gonna lie, might sell off the Eren Figma to be honest, because like, spoilers, I don't really care for Attack on Titan all that much, or at least like not as much as I do now to have like a Figma of Eren. Oh god, we're finally getting to the bottom of this. Finally getting to the bottom of this, and we have Ritsu. We have the girl, and really hope none of her drum kit got messed up and during transit. Otherwise, I'm gonna be sad. There's still so much down here. It's nuts. But Blackrock Shooter. I might still find a place to like pose her up somewhere, because this one is pretty good. The design of OG Blackrock Shooter is still pretty good, honestly. Even if the box has seen better days. Oh god, we just came to the biggest one of all, my god. The Princess of the Crystal from Memorial Penguin Drum. I may have to do a video on Penguin Drum at some point, given the fact I'm looking at Ushina right now, but god, this is a bulky one. This is probably the bulkiest one yet. And, okay, finally we're getting to the bottom of all the Nendoroids. Okay, I forgot I had Infinite Stratos ones. I mean, Charlotte Dunaway it's fine, I guess. And, Laura is also good as well, and like, they're fine. Not that much, it seems. Cool. And most likely one of the protection things for Kurisu's Figma. And a couple bits and pieces of a stand. A whole bunch jumped out here. Okay, so that is the this box taken care of. So yeah, that is all of the Figma boxes and Nendoroid boxes that I know I'm gonna keep. There's the box of miniature stuff and stuff I am 100% going to sell, and some stuff in there that's miscellaneous in the corner. And those are all the boxes over there that are going to be broken down at some point, but yeah. Y'all thought that I had a lot of figures before, my god. Definitely gonna have to look into some storage for these ones. I know I'm gonna have to get bookshelves for this, but god, this is gonna be fun to figure everything out, but like I'm worried about the condition of some of these boxes and some of these figures inside. God, I'm really worried here. Oh yeah, and there's like a box full of stuff here too. I guess it's like miscellaneous junk. I'll find a way to sort through all this eventually, but yeah, with all this and all this, I found out that I'm missing one box as well, so you know, that's fun, knowing that even after everything I still don't have, like, all the boxes. I did contact my folks about this, though, so, eventually we'll come back to this and I'll, eventually be able to say, hey, we, finally got all the boxes all sorted, so, let's, do this then. But for now, I guess I'm just trying to figure out, what to do with all of this.